Police emergency.
Every night, across Britain,
We've got officers making sure it's an emergency, okay?
an army of men and women
Alpha Hotel 35, about 2 minutes out.
clock on
Come here, mate. Just come here. Just stop there, stop there.
So you're under arrest on suspicion of criminal damage.
to keep the peace
Cover the front, cover the front.
Move, move, move.
and protect us
Policeman taser, stop!
while we sleep.
Get on the floor now! On the floor!
Being a police officer under cover of darkness is so much more dangerous than it is during the day.
Give me your hands now.
We filmed with Gloucestershire Constabulary
We've got one male detained.
following their 999 response teams.
Any mobiles available to attend a grade 1 we've got a fight?
Hotel 31, we just got one running.
And with specialist units
Police, come back to me!
He's picked up a track. Good boy.
to show the highs
The sun is setting. Expect the unexpected.
and the lows
You had your penis out. I mean, we're at crisis point right now.
of the night shift.
The night shift can just change like that.
Relax for a second, relax.
It is the best job in the world.
The sun is setting.
It's 8:30 p.m.
Expect the unexpected.
and the beginning of the night shift for PC Hayes and PC Wiggle.
I'm going to play golf tomorrow morning.
You're playing golf tomorrow morning?
I am, yeah.
Get off.
No. I played last week.
You don't strike me as a golfer.
No. I don't think people look at me and think sport.
Nights bring a whole array of different crime that you don't see in the daytime. Criminals love to operate at nights. Break-in progresses, burglaries often happen at night. Most of the time is that little bit more exciting, a little bit more on edge because of the atmosphere, the darkness.
Do you think people look at me and think sport?
I don't know.
Oh,
well, no.
brilliant.
Sorry. No, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah.
Hello, police emergency. Hold on a sec, Yeah. Are they sort of in a vehicle or something like that? Or are they on foot?
An emergency call is coming in.
Alpha Hotel 31, we're making to that as well.
Hayes and Wiggle are the nearest available unit.
So we're en route to a break-in progress. A male's phoned in and has heard noises downstairs. He believes the offenders are still nearby as his car hazards are flashing quite a bit. His car keys have gone from the address. We've got quite a few units en route as well.
Break-ins for keys of high-value cars are on the increase.
This is a creme de la creme of policing. You always want to catch a burglar in progress.
Burglaries are very difficult to prove, and that's why it's so important to catch a burglar in the act. Catching a burglar in that location where they shouldn't be substantiates and completes that offence.
Sounds like they're after his vehicle. We've had quite a few vehicle breaks at the moment.
Have they taken the vehicle?
Don't know yet, but he believes that they were trying to get into it. Let's get the lights out. So we're not far away. We've just gone lights out in case the offenders are nearby.
When we're attending a burglary, we're a little bit more on edge, especially at night. Adrenaline's pumping that little bit more. A lot of offenders are carrying knives, and that heightens the risk towards us.
Just a quick update. 2 sets of car keys have been taken. The cars are still here, but obviously offenders are made off with the keys.
His car keys have gone, but the cars are still here. Alpha Hotel 21, people running left, Bill Square onto the main road.
Where are they?
Down there, down that road there. Policeman taser, stop!
With backup still minutes away, the officers chase the suspects into a dark alley.
back towards Allstone Lane. One male. Get on the floor now! On the floor! On the floor! Head behind your head! Do not move! Do not move! One male on red dot now. One male detained. Can we get another unit, please? Just where our car is. Come down the alleyway. Yeah, we got one male detained. Unsure if others have hopped over the fences here.
So we're going to search you in a second. So at the moment you're detained for the purpose of a search.
The police dog is close by and could prove vital in the hunt for the second suspect.
What have you been up to then? Dripping with sweat, mate. You've been running, haven't you? Do you want to start telling us the truth so we can come to the bottom of this? Because you know how it works, man, don't you?
I heard that there was wrong. I'm just spoken to them and the next one there was the vans coming around the corner.
Oh, okay. All right then.
You're not going to believe me, are you?
No. Yeah, negative search at the moment. Put him in the back of our car for now. Our dog unit's just arrived now. They'll get the dog out and start tracking and may assist us, may help us find the other male.
The officer detains the man as the hunt for the second suspect begins. He could still be nearby.
Yes, there's one male outstanding still. There is nothing like a dog being on scene. The way they smell and track is incredible. It can be our last chance of finding the offenders nearby.
Gloucestershire Constabulary receive over 100 calls during the night shift.
We've got officers making sure it's an emergency, okay?
On a busy weekend, it could be 60% higher, and town centres become hotspots for crime and disorder.
Could you make your way to Broad Street because we've got a fight and victims waiting?
So those on the front line need to be prepared for anything.
Oh, chicken doner. They're good kebabs, those. You ever had one?
Have I had one? I used to live in there, mate.
PC Hewer and PC Arkle are on a night patrol in Cheltenham town centre. And it's kicking out time.
2 shanders.
I remember my first beer.
How did it go?
Better than that.
It's quite an unpredictable shift, really.
Where's that come from?
If it's a busy Saturday night, you kind of got to be ready for anything.
Oi! Mate, you can't piss in public.
Can I say sorry and I won't do it again?
Yeah, don't do it again.
Please.
Plenty of toilets.
Thank you so much.
What's the matter with people?
But it's definitely the busiest I've seen in a while.
It's not long before PC Hewer spots another man unable to hold his bladder.
Mate, stay there. Stay there. Get out the road.
But unlike the last drinker, this one is walking off without a care.
Go over there.
What are you doing?
Is there anyone?
He's just sort of pissed in the street.
No, I didn't know. Go over there.
I just drove past.
Go have a
He's denying he's done anything wrong.
Go over there.
Mate, it's not the fact whether you did or not. You had your penis out.
Well,
No, you don't do that, trust me.
And his girlfriend is backing him up.
You need a fair bit of patience. You need to sort of give people a chance, in my opinion. And if a few chances and they're not listening, then you need to take some sort of positive action to prevent it going any further.
Can you step away?
Just relax, yeah? Walk away. Walk away. Can you take her to the bus stop? Walk away.
No, go back to
Provide me with your details.
No, I'm not going to. You show
Okay,
me.
well, you'll be arrested then for failing to
Show me.
police.
Show me your evidence.
What's your surname?
No, go back.
What's your name?
Go back
Otherwise
to
you'll-
it.
Give me your proper details, because ones they've run through don't exist.
No.
You're making this very difficult for yourself. It doesn't need to be.
Did you see my dick?
This is a warning. If you are seen again, you will just be arrested for public indecency, alright?
For what?
Public indecency.
Well, what are you saying?
You take it in serious?
You can carry on going around in circles. I've already told you what.
So can you go around
you
in
can
circles?
go. You can go now. I'm
Just take the
letting you
warning,
go.
alright?
Go around in circles.
I'm letting you go now.
Boxers.
I'd recommend that you go now.
You're a joke.
You need to be fairly stern. You don't want people thinking they can walk all over you, and you know that can then make the situation worse. You need to be able to stand your ground.
But they were delightful. She got me a fuck.
They were getting very close to being arrested for drunkenness, weren't they?
Yeah. Drunk people are the worst, aren't they, to speak to?
PC Hewer and PC Arkle continue their beat in Cheltenham. Across town,
This male is only a 16-year-old male, but known to police for this kind of thing.
PC Hayes and PC Wiggle are still hunting for the second burglar they think is hiding nearby.
So our dog's begun tracking, see if we can pick up something. There's not much foot traffic around at the moment, which helps them track. We'll see what happens. 3-1, where are you?
The police dog handler is called for help.
You're under arrest for burglary. You're not saying anything. My heart is bent. Don't answer my questions. Something later they are important. And do say maybe giving you another day.
A man has been found hiding in the bushes,
Can you just check what's underneath his skin?
just a few hundred yards away from the break-in.
So I'm searching you. Have you nicked him?
He's already been nicked.
So 32 searching.
Yeah.
Why am I being arrested?
Incredibly, the man caught hiding seems unsure why he's being arrested.
You've been arrested. Suspicion of burglary, mate. That's why you've been arrested, isn't it?
Finding the elusive car keys is crucial to tie him to the break-in.
Oh, you're dripping with sweat, father. Have a fresh night light tonight.
Like the man arrested down the road,
No, this top was under the tax tonight.
this suspect appears to be running a temperature too.
Your face is dripping.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
There's no sign of the stolen car keys, so the officers widen the search for the vital evidence.
We've seen one male run away from us into an alleyway. He's a well-known criminal. Haven't found anything on him. But the dogman managed to find another male hiding in this bush here. He's again a well-known criminal. We're just now searching for these set of car keys, as it's pretty key because it could link them to the burglary. There has been a lot of burglaries recently. People are struggling for finances these days. I'm thinking in the back of my mind, is that having a part to play? Times are hard for me, times are hard for every person at the moment. It doesn't mean it's all right to go and burgle someone's house. It's a good little job, in fairness. It's a great little bit of work for the dog. Amazing work.
So far, the search for the stolen car keys linking them to the break-in has drawn a blank.
I'll take hold of you so you don't fall over. I'm pretty confident he's the other male involved. It's just now trying to link them to the burglary, which is the hard bit.
It's not only crimes in urban areas that the night shift respond to.
A lorry driver's called in to say a chap has stopped in an A-way and you can smell alcohol on him.
PC Merchant has been called to a suspected drink driver. Reported by a member of the public,
Hello, how are you? You okay?
parked up in a well-known dogging hotspot.
So we've been called to you because you've driven here and you may be under the influence of alcohol.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, come down to come, gain friends, have sex with men.
The man's response isn't what PC Merchant was expecting.
Okay, what's that got to do with drink driving?
None.
No, okay.
I suppose not.
We get called to unique jobs at all hours of the day. You do get the strangest things happening, but generally they're in the middle of the night when everyone's sleeping.
I just require you to provide me with a specimen of breath. You happy to do that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool. Okay, I can smell alcohol on you, alright.
Despite the trouble he could be in, the man seems more concerned about what's going on in the nearby bushes.
This is a main lay-by where people have sex. It's all over the internet, it's all over dogging.
I think this guy had a lot on his mind. You could clearly tell that the guy was heavily intoxicated. It is a well-known site in Gloucestershire, so you're thinking, what's going on here?
You just need to make a seal around the tip, keep blowing till I say stop. No, whoa. So make a deep breath and blow. Keep going. Stop. The legal limit's 35. You've blown 93. Okay? I'm arresting you on suspicion of driving a motor vehicle whilst prescribing them with alcohol. Do you understand that? You need to get out of the vehicle.
It's extremely dangerous to be nearly 3 times the limit. People can hardly walk, slurring their words, and you think you've just been behind the wheel of a car. It's frightening.
Do you understand what's going on?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
The door's locked. You're not getting back in your car. No, you just need to come and sit in my car, okay? So we're just going to wait for some transport to come and pick you up, and then we'll go to custody, okay?
While PC Merchant waits for backup, the suspect seems eager to get something off his chest.
Homosexuals and bisexuals are people being beaten to hell. It was a transvestite, and it was appalling.
Was that reported to the police?
No.
We need to be told about what's going on so that we can either direct patrols here or look after them. People report things to the police, then we can direct patrols here, and we can protect people the best we can.
Tensions seem to be running high at this dogging site, making it an unsafe place for those using it.
The lay-by is full of straight people having sex, and they are pushing out the gay people.
This is your transport, so if you just jump out for me, I'm just going to take you to the back of this van and jump in there, okay?
The drink driver will spend the night in custody.
Good job, mate. Watch out.
That's it. Steady.
The land between the main road and the lay-by, they actually cut all the trees down and all the bushes so that we had a view in and people could see in, because it was becoming a bit of an issue in the local community. As you can see, there's 1 or 2 vehicles here, but before you could come here and the whole line on the left-hand side would be full of vehicles looking for sex, basically. So I presume that's what he's here for.
It's a job that's just come up, a grade 1 domestic.
In the control room, it's a busy night for Gloucestershire Constabulary.
I'll try and get somebody out as an emergency.
PC Hayes and PC Wiggle are on high alert after a string of burglaries.
I guess there is an element of luck of a night shift. You've got to be in the right place at the right time.
But staying one step ahead of the gangs targeting high-value cars isn't easy.
Bits of intelligence can come in which can help us kind of base what areas to drive around, but it helps if you've got a bit of a police officer's nose as well at times. And yeah, but quiet at the moment. I've said it now though, haven't I? Oops.
An emergency call has come in of a suspected break-in.
I don't want you putting yourself at risk or anything like that, because I don't think we're too far away. Okay, what type of car is it?
Another gang of burglars are at work.
Offenders have run off. 4 males. No description. Unsure whether they've been successful at the moment.
The victim has disturbed the thieves.
I've turned my lights off just to try and give us a bit more disguise.
So the gang of 4 men are now at large.
Loiter by Morrison's petrol station, yes?
So they've done 4 corners of the estate to close off all the exits.
PC Dawkins and police search dog Almo are en route to join the hunt before the 4 suspects vanish.
So hopefully they'll flush them out. But we'll see, we'll give it a go.
It's one of our Gucci jobs. It's what being a police officer is all about, isn't it? Catching someone in the act of committing crime.
They've had to get into the property somehow, whether that's with a knife, a crowbar. Should those burglars be disturbed, they may have to fight. They may attack.
There's just lots of different rat runs off this kind of estate area.
The wanted men could be close by and armed.
Hopefully they will come out in front of us and we're potentially game on.
There's no trace so far from Carnarvon Road up to Morrison's. We keep looking.
On the outskirts of Cheltenham, PC Hayes and PC Wiggle have been called to an attempted burglary.
What we're seeing a lot at the moment is high-value cars stolen.
They're searching for 4 men who fled the scene 9 minutes ago and are now at large.
Quite brazen to try the front door though.
Yeah, mega brazen.
The aggressive gang of burglars tried to gain entry through the front door and could still be nearby.
I would hedge my bets that there potentially is a nice car on the drive that they are after.
They have an Audi S3.
They do have an Audi S3, a high performance car that is very desirable to the criminals. We've got loads of officers in the area. They could just be sitting in a park, lying low, watching us go by, which is so annoying.
But the officers are hoping the police dog will give them the upper hand in the hunt for the criminals.
Believe it or not, you do need a little bit of time for the scent to settle.
Dog handler PC Dawkins has joined the search.
There's so many things that can displace it. Just the vacuum of a car driving past will pull the scent all over the road.
Come on. Where are you? Essentially, it's a game of cat and mouse now. And the only way we're going to catch them is try and be one step ahead of them.
There are 2 units patrolling the area, but the police dog is the best hope of locating the criminals.
Our police dogs in this force are fantastic at tracking human scent. I know. They take the freshest scent that's been laid down there and they'll follow it from weaker point to the stronger point and hopefully with a person on the end. Go on, good boy. Go on.
dog's tracking, and it's picked up a scent. The dog's just tracking to the left of us. Okay. We know they're somewhere probably here. I'm hoping they'll just run out straight in front of the car and we'll be onto them.
No, nothing. Come on.
But after a promising start,
It's heavily contaminated from dogs, if you know what I mean.
The trail has gone cold.
Oh well. Oh well. The only thing I can think of, that they stood in that alleyway and their scent has pulled in there. And he's felt that the scent had got stronger, so that's why he tore down there, but I don't know. It's a lottery.
It looks like the suspects have slipped through the net.
I think burglary is one of the worst things you can do. Having somebody rummage through all their belongings, it's just horrible, isn't it?
The effects this crime has on the victims after is untold. And also, burglaries are incredibly hard to prove. Hence all the more reason why we want to catch them in the act. Yeah, luck sadly has a huge part to play in it. And tonight, at the moment, it doesn't seem the luck's swinging our way.
Hearing about these victim stories and how they've woken up to someone being in their bedroom, or how they've woken up to hearing voices or their door being smashed in. To not catch a burglar, yeah, it gets you down. And then your mind reverts back to the victims and how they must feel and the effect it's had on them. Yeah, it's gut-wrenching.
They'll come again and we will get them. They may win the individual little battles, but we will always win in the end. They'll slip up at some point, and as long as we're on the money, then we'll get them.
Hello mate, alright?
There's trouble in Cheltenham town centre. PC Hewer has been called to a club.
This lady just collapsed here. So her friend is going ballistic, want to fight everything.
The immediate problem isn't the woman receiving the help, it's her mate who is kicking off.
So what's happened to her?
This is her friend over here.
Let's fucking police go! Let's fucking go!
She's just collapsed, is she?
Yeah, we brought her out to the club. We don't know what happened.
Okay.
She's going ballistic, so we have to bring her out. She's not calming down, she's losing.
The bouncers want her friend away from the scene to calm things down.
Look, we need to get her away because she's...
Steady on. That's supposed to be your friend, you know.
What are you doing?
Your friend. Just because you're security, she's supposed to be your friend. She's supposed to be your friend.
Stop swearing. Stop swearing and just calm down. We're just saying calm down. Just saying calm down. Stop swearing. Stop swearing. Dealing with someone who's angry is difficult. Dealing with someone that's drunk is difficult. But when someone is drunk and angry, they're going to be so unpredictable.
With the woman continuing to kick off, Hewer decides enough is enough.
You want to be fairly alert. You always want to be wary of your full surroundings, really. But it's important to, keep an eye on your colleague and make sure they're okay.
Right, you're under arrest for being drunk and disorderly. You don't have to say anything, but may I you thanks. You're not meant to one question. So we later on in court, and you do say, we'll be given evidence.
Can I talk to you, please? I've done nothing.
Calm down.
Can I please talk to you? I'm not even resisting. Can I please talk to you? I've done nothing wrong. I'm trying to help my friend. Listen to me.
Once again, bystanders are getting involved.
I told you to calm down and talk to them.
But this time, it's her mate, and instead of causing trouble, he's trying to help calm her down.
nothing wrong. I have
3-1, can I get a van?
I have done nothing wrong.
Alpha Hotel 3-1, sorry, she was shouting a lot. Are we getting a van coming to this location?
The cops can't leave the woman on the streets, and a night in the cell seems the best solution.
I don't really see how anyone can deem it acceptable when someone's there trying to, essentially do their job and keep the people there that need keeping safe, and we're sort of on the other end of abuse, whether it's physically or verbally.
I'm going nowhere. No! I've done nothing wrong!
Right, should we just grab a limo?
I've done nothing wrong! I've done nothing wrong! I've literally just...
You need to get in this van.
No.
Whether you step in willingly, or we have to lift you in there. Make a choice.
Please tell me what I've done wrong.
You'll be going
No,
well.
please!
All on the call. Well, I'll search you first.
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought you said.
No! No, I will kick you in the face, mate.
The female is turning on the officers, putting them in the firing line.
Listen to me! No! I can't go!
On a night shift, you have to expect the unexpected and have the mentality that you could be exposed to quite a lot of danger and not knowing what the outcome of that is going to mean for you.
I am not drunk and disorderly! I am not!
Get your legs in the back.
If you think this is broke, you ain't seen nothing. Oh, this is...
It's taken 7 officers to detain one drunk woman and prevent the situation escalating further.
You've got to have such reliance and confidence in your crewmate that you've got each other's backs in quite dangerous and volatile situations.
Why are you picking on me?
Now the concern is making sure the woman doesn't injure herself.
Picking on me!
Fucking
hell!
Can we get some leg straps? Get some leg restraints for us.
No!
Okay.
Right here.
Let it go! No! I will get worse if you don't let me go!
She was so close to taking my head off then. I've met her before and she switches just like that. And she's just gritted her teeth and just gone to boot me in the face. I've had to move, so she hasn't got me.
Mate, I didn't really have a choice but to nick her then.
No.
Threatened to punch me in the face. If alcohol didn't exist, life as a police officer would be very different. It's amazing how differently people can act when they've had alcohol. When someone's drunk, you never really know how they're going to behave.
Calm has been restored to the streets. In Gloucestershire custody,
Oh, let me grab hold of you so you don't fall over.
PC Merchant has brought in a drink driver.
We need to go this way. Well, you're a bit unsteady.
Who he arrested at a dogging hotspot.
It makes me really angry when people think that they can just go to the pub, have a few drinks and then drive home. There's no excuse for it. I have to go and see the carnage they have caused, and whether that be injuring someone seriously, even killing them. And then to deliver that message to the family is heartbreaking.
We received a call from a member of the public saying that this chap had got out of his car, a bit unsteady on his feet, and as he's gone over to speak to this chap, he could smell alcohol on his breath.
The man's roadside breath test measured nearly 3 times the legal limit. But there's still only one thing on his mind.
I refuse to have sex with him.
The question relates to your driving.
No,
And your current
no.
alcoholic state. Yes, it does.
What is the response? I refuse to have sex with him.
What's your date of birth, please? What's your date of birth?
Piss.
Sometimes when someone's had an accident, you do smell it, and there was a smell in the air.
Have you messed your trousers?
No.
Yeah. No?
Oh.
Yes, yeah.
When we got to custody in a more confined space, it was clear what had happened.
Okay, we need to get them off you before we do anything else, alright? So we're going to take you down to a cell and get those trousers off you. Let's get them. Do you want gloves?
Just turn around. We just need to go this way, okay? Just take your trousers off and put them in that bag.
But this is a massive low part of the job when someone soils themselves, because you've then got to try and clean them up.
No, leave them there. Leave them there. Leave them on the floor. Leave them.
And even the day after, you still get the smell in your nose, and yeah, it really is a low part of the job.
Come on. This way.
Those policing the night shift must deal with whatever job they're faced with.
Alpha 2-1, yeah, we're available.
And help those in need of care.
Caller had her by the arm, and the caller says, "Do you want me to call the police?" And then he's kicked her and run off.
In the suburbs, PC Hayes and PC Wiggle have been called to an assault.
Yeah, that's received, State 5.
A 10-year-old boy has assaulted a shopkeeper.
4 foot slim, black tracksuit.
10 years old, that's a ridiculous age to be going out and starting committing crime. By the time he's 20, he'd be burgling places, serious assaults, and it'd just get worse from there.
So he has gone in and tried to steal sweets. Then he's back outside the shop smashing the door.
On the outskirts of Cheltenham, PC Hayes and PC Wiggle are en route to an assault.
A 10-year-old boy has assaulted a shopkeeper.
He's now outside smashing the door.
He will hear our sirens coming a long way off, and I suggest he probably won't be there. I think there's a fair bit of intervention that's going on with this little boy at the moment. I'm currently carrying a crime investigation for shoplifting for him. The criminal age of responsibility is 10, so he's only just above that age of when we would start formal police action against them. So you've got to try and stop that now, because the longer it goes on, the worse it's going to get. Oh, he has smashed it. Yeah. Alpha Hotel 2-1, State 6. Hello. He's just ran off. I'm not going to arrest you. Come on, mate.
A member of the public managed to video the boy damaging the door.
Where's he likely to be going now?
I haven't got a clue. Over the park, I expect.
A family member has arrived.
I mean, I would go and grab him, but I know what's going to happen. It's going to descend into a chase, and
He'll just scream, punch, kick, and do whatever.
All right then. So way forward, you're not happy to have him tonight.
Young kids are incredibly vulnerable. There's huge amounts of dangers at night. Kids can be led astray and coerced.
With options running out, it's down to the officers to find the boy somewhere safe to stay.
Hi there, my name's PC Hayes from Gloucestershire Police. Nan's beside herself, bless her. She's really struggling. He smashed the window in because they didn't let him in because he was going to steal some sweets, apparently. Nan doesn't want him. Nan feels she's going to be at risk. Do you know of anywhere he can go for the night?
Well, on the system it just says, in case of SGO breakdown, emergency foster placement should be identified. No family members are available at this time.
Okay, right, I'll ring EDC. All right, thank you.
The family desperately need help.
I'm at an incident with a 10-year-old boy.
The boy won't come back, and his relative is at her wit's end.
His carer, she can't have him tonight. She's worried she's going to become a punch bag.
The out-of-hours emergency duty team could be the last option to find the boy a bed for the night.
He's tried to get into the store. They haven't let him into the store.
No, he's got in.
Sorry, he's got into the store.
He's tried to steal sweets. They've told him.
He's tried to steal sweets. They've told him to leave.
He has grabbed the sweets.
He's grabbed the sweets.
He's punched
the
manager of the shop.
The manager of the shop in the stomach.
Come outside and then.
Smashed the glass with his foot. Then an emergency foster care kind of needs to be put in place. I mean, we're at crisis point right now. Obviously, there's no chance we're arresting a 10-year-old. That's not going to happen. Yeah, can you please contact the head of service, because it needs to go. It needs to go that way.
When social care services have closed, it's down to the officers on the night shift to protect and help those in need.
There's a 10-year-old that's causing mayhem and grand suicide herself, so we need to escalate it pretty quickly. At night, we're often the last line of defence. When dealing with kids, you certainly have that added pressure on your shoulders because you've got to get it right. So there's a foster carer available tomorrow, potentially, but not one right now. What is a potential option tonight? Because I've got a duty of care to him, but I've got a duty of care to you as well, though. Do you live on your own?
No, my husband's
Is your husband able to safeguard you and things like that, or not?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Okay. You go home now.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll stay around in the area. If he turns up, ring us. I don't intend starting to chase after him, because I don't want to restrain a 10-year-old. That's not what we're about at all. I have seen a certain increase in the age of offenders lowering, and it is worrying. We can't sit all night on it, can we? No. We've done our best bit to safeguard him, haven't we? It's heartbreaking to see these young people going down a route that is just going to lead them to hurt, pain, and misery in the long run. I find it hard to get home and completely switch off and just fall asleep.
I could go home and go straight to sleep. I don't.
You'll sleep.
To be honest, I could go home after an early and go straight to sleep. I mean, that's how exciting my life is.
just feel so drained because your mind's been on the go all day. You know, what about this job? What's going on here? What risk and things like that. That's where I struggle at times with this job, more than anything else, I think. It's PC Hayes from Gloucestershire Police. Hi, can you hear me?
There's an update for PC Hayes about the boy.
Okay, great stuff. It's not a bad result, really. They could have gone one of two ways, couldn't it?
The boy is staying with a family member for the night.
You know, I have a heart for these kind of kids that are struggling, but sadly, in our response role, we're not the people to get to the bottom of that. In the ideal world, every job we go to would have a happy ending. However, sadly, that's not the world we live in. And we can't always solve everything straight away. It's upsetting, it's difficult, but sadly, life's incredibly messy. Sometimes we have to look at one another and say we couldn't do any more. Put him in the back of our car for now.
No, this top was under the taxi.
Keep going. Stop. The legal limit's 35. You've blown 93.
Stop swearing and just calm down. We're just saying calm down. Just saying calm down.
I'm not going to arrest you. Come on, mate.
And Police Night Shift 999 is back next Monday at 9. Going on and off the beaten track in the land of the Incas. Don't miss Amazing Railway Adventures with Nick Knowles, brand new Friday at 8. Coming up, the team race into action when a mechanic is rushed in after being crushed by the car he's working on. Casualty 24/7, every second counts, is next.
Police emergency.
Every night in Britain,
Okay, we'll get police making to you as a grade 1 emergency.
officers of the law
Yeah, that's noted. We're just round the corner.
Clock on.
Move up, move up. Box, box, box. Get out of the car now.
To keep the peace. And protect us.
Sorry. I can't just leave you walking the streets. I need to get you home safe.
While we sleep.
Hey!
Night shift is a different vibe because it is dark.
Thank God there's more fighting going on.
It does just have that little edge that you wouldn't have in the daytime.
Get as many units as you can here. It's kicking off everywhere. Down on the ground.
We filmed with Gloucestershire Constabulary.
He's after a taser! Show me your hands now!
Following their 999 response team.
QL20 at Spec Ops, this is for the Grade 1.
Hey! Move on! Or you'll get this!
And specialist units.
You're not going that way.
Can we have an ambulance to see?
To show the highs.
I want to join up and catch the bad guys and enjoy the thrill of the chase.
And the lows.
You got any weapons on you or anything like that?
What? What, Big Willie? I'm so sorry, my darling.
It's not darling.
Of the night shift.
It can be quite scary at times. I count myself lucky every day to be able to do these things and to make a difference to people.
It's 7 p.m. and Road Policing Officer Merchant has just clocked on for his night shift.
Yeah, any traffic on this channel able to assist on the M5? We've had reports from West Mercia of a potentially cloned vehicle coming into our force area. It's travelling southbound on the M5 from Tewkesbury.
Gospel to West Mercia. What channel's this job on the M5 being run on?
It's lane 3, then just in the Chevron space in 8902. Half a mile to Gloucester services.
Half a mile to Gloucester.
Lane 3.
The call is from a neighbouring police force who need assistance on the M5 with a suspected stolen car.
So we had reports West Mercia were behind a vehicle they believed to be on clone plates. Generally when a vehicle's on clone plates, it would indicate that that vehicle has been stolen.
87, we can make it past Gloucester services. Lane 2, speed of 90.
Car crime's on the increase again. There's a lot of burglaries where vehicles are stolen.
The driver is currently unaware he's being followed by an unmarked police car.
Also another advanced CPAC vehicle.
PC Merchant and other units need to make up ground quickly to back them up.
So, have you got anybody ahead? I'm just thinking, I'd still maybe try and bring the speed out of this just for the weather.
The weather conditions were horrendous. It was quite difficult at times due to the surface water. And it's about me being safe whilst responding to the job as well as keeping other road users safe.
They need to stop the car without endangering the lives of other motorists.
Gospel Tango 6-1, I'm unmarked. I can whiz past you and try and get ahead without lights if you like.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy for that, mate. You can push through.
That's received. I'm just coming up to Gloucester services now, so I'll whiz past you, get us thing of sight, and I'll let you know where I am.
Lovely stuff. You'll come up on an unmarked Volvo ARB as your first vehicle of asking.
Due to the weather, the last thing we want is a pursuit. What we're going to do is when we get a bit closer, we're going to turn our lights off, go flying past it, and then get a stinger point. So we'll try and sting it, get the preemptive tactics in before it gets too dangerous.
Ash, I heard you laugh that the weather was still quite bad out there, and I agree with the change of tactics to a preemptive sting and then a box.
Tango 6-1, that's me. I'm just coming through 12 as well.
We'll drop in behind it and just leave a bit of a clear run for your traffic unit if they're close by. Not 3 traffic cars, there's a box and vehicles.
Come with me and put a rolling road on. It'll give me a chance to get the stinger out. It's up to you.
An officer in an unmarked vehicle will pass the car without lights on and stop the traffic. It's known as a rolling roadblock.
Okay, I'll push back.
Tango 6-1, I'm coming past now. 6-1, I'm just behind the marked car, so when they go back into lane 2, I'll push past.
Right, they're into lane 2 now, so as soon as we clear this green box on, mate, we'll drop in.
Perfect. So we'll turn the lights off. Don't want to spook the car. So it's the car here on the left that we want, the Volvo. So we're going to push past it. Not spook it. and they're going to put a rolling road on so this stinger can be put out. However, we don't want him to know who we are.
Is that you?
Do you want me to put the stinger out if you've got the rolling road on? I'm behind you now.
Yeah, go on, mate.
As his colleague slows the traffic down, PC Merchant goes ahead to deploy the stinger.
Hold on, keep it there.
I've then deployed the stinger. However, when you're trying to get it across 3 lanes, unless I'm led on the floor, it's always going to be a difficult one to try and pull off.
Right, we're going to get behind the barrier.
6-3, stinger ready.
Go on, mate. We're going to have to be careful here because we haven't got much protection. Go on, go! What lane's the vehicle in?
Lane 3. Just behind. Now.
Unfortunately, the vehicle in lane 2 pulled the cord, which then stung that one. However, that gave my colleagues chance to pull in front of it and teep out the vehicle.
On the M5, officers from 2 police forces are on the tail of a suspected stolen car on false number plates.
So it's the car here on the left that we want, the Volvo.
Just behind. Now.
Road Policing Officer Merchant has put out a stinger, and other units have boxed it in.
We managed to get the driver detained. There was only 1 occupant.
But as they question the man, new information comes through, and officers discover that he hasn't stolen the car.
It turned out the vehicle was stolen from Warwickshire, and this chap had just innocently bought it today, so he forked out £4,500 on this vehicle.
The team clear the motorway and take the stolen car to the nearest services to be recovered.
I would recommend getting your checks done before you buy a vehicle. £25 seems expensive and people might not want to pay it. However, this guy's just lost £4,500. So in hindsight, just pay to get the checks done, make sure it's a genuine vehicle, and then hopefully we won't come knocking at your door.
Hello, it's PC Lorry Merchant, Gloucestershire Road Policing Team.
Whilst PC Merchant phones the car's owner to let her know the good news.
Just to let you know, we've recovered your vehicle for you.
Oh right. How is it?
No damage, no nothing, so it's all how it should be.
Oh wow, amazing. Wow, I didn't think I'd see that again. Okay, that's great. Well, thanks so much.
You're more than welcome.
Yeah, alright.
Take care, bye-bye.
Thanks, bye-bye.
I think she's very chuffed about getting her car back. She didn't think she'd ever see it again. So that's the rewarding side of this job. Getting people's pride and joys back to them safely.
Oscar Delta 63, which way have they ran off over?
Dog handler PC Smith is with his dog Arnie on the way into Gloucester.
He's just run back off towards Surrey Street.
Okay, I'll just divert to that. So now we've just been diverted to a fight. There's about 5 or 6 blokes. They've been fighting, and police have turned up and they've ran off. See if we can find anyone. You know, you got to be looking at these people. They're potentially violent, so I want to make sure that I'm sort of like safeguard. I might sort of like deploy Arnie just through these information that I've received about them fighting.
What's the description now, standard?
Oscar Delta 63. Which way did they go?
Because he's in that housing area, he could come out anywhere.
Yeah, it looks like it goes into a garden. It's right on Charlie Line, outside that alley that you're coming.
So go down Clarence Street on Station Road.
If you're coming in from Clarence Street and you go past the Central Hotel, you've got in that left there.
Officers have detained 4 men, but one has evaded arrest and has got away. Another dog handler is already on the scene.
Kizzy Shields got her dog out, a German Shepherd called Nika. You know, he's got a sort of a great nose on him. That's a brilliant bonus where somebody could be hiding, 50 metres away, and we can find them.
Reports say the suspect is wearing a white vest.
Hey, stay out now! Stay out now! I'm not here, you're gonna need me!
Stay where you are! Stay where you are! No, you are. Stay where you are! Yes, I'll get that in a minute. Leave your coat alone. I'll bring you back.
With the man in cuffs, he can be taken into custody.
Hello? One minute, pal.
All right, you're under arrest.
Assault against somebody. You basically hit somebody and you've assaulted them. It's all on CCTV. So it's all on CCTV. Get in there with your feet first. To tell the bloke's really intoxicated. You get booked in and then processed from there. Yeah, the dog's brilliant in this sort of like situation. They sort of like, they comply straight away, or most people do. They don't want to sort of like fight against a dog. You've got to think 40 kilos of dog biting onto their arm as well. They don't want that. They don't want to be injured. Most people are compliant.
Rhodes Policing Officer Sergeant Gladwin is starting his shift.
When I start duty, there's handovers from the early shift, so there's lots of stuff going on that you could be taking on.
And on tonight's handover list is following up from an earlier traffic accident. It's an unusual one, involving a child, and Sergeant Gladwin and PC Shaw need to find an answer.
The RTC happened a couple of hours ago, where a young child's been involved and knocked over by a motorcyclist.
The accident was reported by the victim's mother. They have one clue, CCTV from the area showing a motorbike rider leaving the scene, but something's not adding up.
The motorcyclist has then left the scene with the child on the front of the tank, which is obviously really odd.
The injured boy was taken back to his home by the motorbike rider.
I think he's got a broken leg. By the sounds of it, he's in quite a lot of pain and he's in hospital at the moment.
Footage I've just received shows a child being held on in the front of the bike, wearing no helmet, no protective clothing or anything like that. He's just been involved in an accident. For someone to physically be picked up, put on a motorbike and then taken home instead of what to me would be a rational thing of call 999 or get this person straight to hospital, it is a bit suspicious. Never in my career have I known someone cause an accident and then scoop up the person and actually take them home when there's potential serious injuries. CCTV can change an investigation. Like before we got this, we literally had nothing. So we've managed to identify a registration as a result of that to do some inquiries now on who the driver might be. What better evidence is there? The child could be having serious leg injuries. We're waiting for updates from hospital. We're going to send some officers down to the road where it's happened to get that scene secure, to see if we can identify any house CCTV, any doorbell cameras, any witnesses that might have seen what's happened.
It's been 4 hours since the accident, and with no witnesses coming forward, officers desperate for answers are resorting to door-to-door inquiries.
I'm just walking the street now. I think that's where this is where it's happened.
We're just doing some inquiries. There was a young lad who was knocked over by someone riding a motorbike earlier this afternoon.
CCTV.
This one.
Really good CCTV. He had CCTV.
Yeah.
CCTV tour of this road. Is that
We've done up to further up.
Yeah. So
where do we
basically
think the collision happened?
So the collision we think happened just where that green building is. I've picked up loads of little plastic bits like fairing bits.
So 1, 2, 6 pieces.
I'd like to keep an open mind on how these things happen. It's not necessarily always the rider's fault. Something could have happened to cause this collision. So we need to look at all available facts.
Hey mate, I found some little, about 6 or 7 bits of plastic, which could be off of like plastic fairing, broken off little clips, tiny fragments, which I've evidenced and I've seized.
Inquiries have provided the bike's registration number, and the cops go to the address. But the bike owner's mum tells them he's not home.
Did you want us to crack on, just carry on up here?
All the officers can do is continue their investigation.
I'm hopeful we'll have some work tonight, yeah.
Dog handler PC Dawkins is on patrol in Cheltenham with his dog Elmo. The town centre attracts crowds to have a good time, but that can bring potential problems.
We have enhanced street safe on tonight, so there's higher numbers for the nighttime economy. Also, those that are normally on shift and any sort of public order side of things, me and Elmo will get involved where needed to clear areas or to calm people down.
And PC Dawkins is used to dealing with crowds.
Drinking drugs are never a good recipe, either on their own or together. If we have situations involving them, it could get a bit hairy.
Can we start making over grade 1 PE way? We've got reports of 2 females fighting. There's 2 males with them. 1 male looks unconscious on the floor.
There's a report of disorder in Cheltenham, and male's been seen to be beaten up and kicked in the head, and then some females have then started arguing.
Before the stage, she's seen someone kick to the floor. They're still on the floor. There's females shouting now, and other males trying to separate them. 1 female's hysterical and shouting.
Potentially, if the person who's done the kicking in the head has ran off, or other people become violent, the dog's a very good deterrent to calm people down and make them think twice about playing up, really. And obviously, if one of the offenders has run off, we can potentially track to see where they've gone. Let's get out 6866.
One male looks unconscious on the floor.
In Cheltenham, officers including dog handler PC Dawkins are heading to the scene of a fight.
Listen.
No! I've done nothing wrong.
Sold for 4.
All I want to do is go back to my aunts.
Calm down, try to calm down, alright?
The 2 men and 2 women believed to be involved are being questioned by officers to try and work out what happened.
You don't know that yet, do you?
I've done nothing wrong.
Stop messing about.
No.
It's fine, it's not going anywhere.
No, please.
Just send the boy to my...
PC Merchant has also responded to the call.
I still don't know what happened. There was obviously a disagreement between some parties.
I genuinely haven't a clue.
But why did you push me? You're like an old man. You don't push a woman.
I am pushing, just stop getting involved with them.
You don't push a woman.
Right, be quiet a second so we can get to the bottom of things.
Officers including Sergeant Azam are trying to calm the alleged victim down.
Bear with us for now, please. Let us speak to the other people as well.
Got there and I see this female. She appeared to be victim, and she was kicked in the head allegedly and pushed and shoved.
Okay, do you want to tell us what's happened?
She's a crazy bitch. That's what's happened. She pulled out my face.
And then she said that my hair had been ripped, which was quite astonishing for me.
I'm not dealing with this.
Right, do you want to wait there? Hey, wait there, because there's a very good chance
I'll tell you my address, but you're not going to follow me.
No, I'm not going to follow you. You might be getting arrested in a second, so you're not going nowhere. She's made allegations like you've hit her, so just bear me a second. That's what she said.
Yeah, but I didn't do that.
Well, that's what she said, and she's now you saying you've hit her as well.
The situation is under control, but with so many people gathered around, they need to keep the officers on hand.
She followed us all the way here. And she got into a fight with me. She ripped my hair out.
Right, okay.
Taking anything else other than drink? Mate, just be honest. We just need to get her help if she has.
I think she had a bit of a spliff, maybe.
Okay. So she might have had a spliff today.
So, when you say she's pulled your hair?
Oh, she ripped 3 out.
They said the girl on the floor's been kicked in the head. So
which would be good.
Yeah. Because the 2 girls were fighting after the 2 boys were fighting.
It is quite unusual or less frequent that 2 women are fighting. These had proper gone at it. There was hair all over the floor where one had ripped the other's hair out.
This is where she ripped out.
I'm really sorry to hear that. Is that your hair?
Might stay here for now. There it is.
Okay.
I don't know what's caused it. However, there are ways around it, and fighting isn't the answer.
I told you about you swearing at 3 times.
Okay, but why? What? Don't touch me.
I've told you about you said. I told
Why
you
did you
swearing
push me?
okay?
The woman who allegedly attacked the girl, pulling out her hair, has been swearing at officers and has pushed them too far.
What?
Dirty pedo.
Yeah, that's fine.
You were fucking girl.
Yeah, right, so you're
Sort your fucking dirty cock out, mate.
So you're also arrested.
Wank yourself out or something.
So you're also arrested
Dirty
for the assault on the girl.
Pedo!
Yeah.
Our uniform is like oh, come and abuse me. They think that because we're wearing this and the job we do, we're there to be shouted and abused. To be honest, everyone could hear what the one girl was saying, which it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Don't rag me. I know you want to abuse girls, but you can't.
I think one of the females had clearly taken a substance of some sort because she was very abusive.
Toss your own cock off. See what I mean there?
Calm yourself down.
I don't care. Hurry up!
Shut up! Shut up!
I think these 4 have had a few too many beers, and this one's talked her way into a cell, I think, from her mouth. But there you go.
The other 3 people involved are free to go, but will be questioned at a later date. But there is one piece of evidence.
That's her hair.
Yeah. Well, it's an extension.
You charged my bum when he arrested me. Shoved me across the fucking grass.
The woman isn't going quietly.
Her behaviour's a bit up and down, isn't it? One minute she was all right, the next minute she's screaming and shouting.
The arrested woman is taken to the station, where she'll spend the night in the cells.
Drink is bad enough, you have to repeat yourself a million times, but drugs makes it even harder because they're just the way with the fairies most of the time.
Jam!
Earlier, in Gloucester, officers were trying to piece together an accident involving a motorbike and an 11-year-old boy.
I'm just walking the street now. Took loads of little plastic bits. 2, 6 pieces.
I think he's got a broken leg. By the sounds of it, he's in quite a lot of pain and he's in hospital at the moment.
Instead of calling 999, the motorbike rider moved the injured boy and took him home, where his parents found him and reported the crime.
We've been to the area, we've done some house-to-house inquiries, we've done some CCTV trawls.
Now it looks like they've got a result.
So there's a call over the radio to say someone was at custody, wanted to hand himself in relation to the collision that had happened.
So just to make you aware, you're under arrest for dangerous driving, driving with no insurance, and making off from an RTC, okay?
And you also no licence?
And no licence, of course, as well.
Driving with an RTC thing, that's the same as hit and run. Is that correct?
Making off from an RTC.
Yeah, that's hit and run. So I'll colleague just give you a quick search just before we go in, if that's alright. Have you got anything on you?
Oh, no. Driver, he is now handing himself in to custody, so he has just been arrested, being booked into custody, so that then we can go and interview him and establish what's happened in relation to the incident.
Can I just put this gentleman in number 8, please? Chances, interview today will be tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
We've managed to locate the bike involved as a result of that, so that's currently being seized at the moment. So he's going to be charged with dangerous driving without a licence or insurance, and failing to stop at a collision. A good result, bearing in mind when we come on duty, no idea who this driver was, and we managed to arrest him and get him charged. The boy suffered severe injuries to his leg as a result of this collision, but for me at least, to know that we've got this person in the family, get some kind of justice, at least I can take that satisfaction away from this.
Gloucester, Specialist Training Sergeant Okieri is on shift with one of his rookies, PC Brazier.
I think every good night out will start here. They'll end up on Eastgate Street.
Where it goes,
Yeah.
it tends to go wrong.
Or it loves to go pear-shaped.
Yeah, it seems to be.
I work in what we call the Tutor Assessment Unit. The new officers have gone through a 26-week training program, and then they come out with me for 10 weeks, show them a range of jobs so that they can hopefully progress and go out by themselves.
It's generally quite high spirits tonight. Obviously, you can never predict.
But equally, it's still early. Nothing really normally happens before 11.
No.
The alcohol hasn't set in yet.
No.
The first lesson of the night has just arrived. And it's not about excess drinking.
There's a guy walking the telly there. Somebody's carrying a television late at night, so I directed my colleague to go and speak to him.
Right, mate. Where are you going and where did you get it?
What?
The TV?
My bin's up there.
By the bins?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
But the television, in fairness, looked like it was in poor condition, but we just wanted to make sure it hadn't been stolen.
So what shop do you find outside of the TV?
I didn't I found it at this
Just up the road?
Bin's down the road there, yeah.
You could have nicked it. That's
I know,
the
I
worrying
didn't
side
think
of it
I
as
did,
well.
I hadn't think
No cables or anything to go with it either.
no cables.
You might even be able to find a remote. Some might have a spare one as well. That'd be a good score anyway.
Yeah.
He's not known for anything along the lines of it.
You happy?
Yeah. Cool. Thank you, mate.
Alright,
That's
alright.
everything
Alright,
anyway.
see you later. Have a good one.
I hope it works for you anyway, mate. Take care.
The man checks out, so he's free to go.
When it comes to tutoring, the tutees learn the most, without a doubt, being out on the street.
PC Brazier's next lesson is in Cheltenham Centre.
QL to any available officers able to attend Cheltenham Town Centre. We've had reports of a black Land Rover stopping at the roadside. We've got concerns that they are harassing young women, but if we could do an area search for that vehicle.
Vehicle is pulling over young ladies or pulling alongside young ladies trying to talk to them. So you really want to find out if there's anything sinister in it or not. Black Land Rover. It's got to be just here.
Said on this sort of side,
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's received, we're behind. Thank you.
They found the car in question and tell it to pull over.
Alright guys, how's it going? Got your licence on you?
I'm not the driver.
No, I know.
I ain't gonna lie to you, boss. I've lost my wallet.
Right.
I can give you all my details.
Okay.
Oh, boss, man. Come on.
While they check the driver, 2 passengers get out of the car.
No.
I'm not insured.
It's not coming up on our systems anyway.
What is we moving for?
You're driving around Cheltenham town.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
For
driving
no-
on the roads at night. Great one,
Lads, right, listen.
Step back. It's none of your business at the end of the day. Yeah.
We have a situation where they're really getting too close. Gave them several warnings.
Listen, step back over there. You're not the driver. He's the driver. You've been pulled over because we've had reports that you're stopping alongside young girls and trying to chat them up or pick them up. Okay, that's why you've been
Yo,
stopped.
Nelly, you hearing this?
That's it.
Apparently been pulling alongside young girls trying to pick them up.
Do it, mate.
Whose car is it?
My mum and dad.
So, you're not insured to drive the vehicle?
I'm not insured on the car.
No.
I'm insured till Monday. I've been insured for 3 days.
Temporary?
Yeah.
Where's the evidence of that then?
You'll have to show. So that won't necessarily come up on that system, so you have to show us proof of that as well.
Alright, I'll have to ring my dad and get him to take a screenshot of it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We need to see it, otherwise we'll have to seize the vehicle. That's the long story short.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Shall I ring now?
Yeah.
Hello? I've been pulled over by police in Cheltenham. They need to see proof of insurance because it's not coming up on the records because it's temporary. So if you can go onto the insurance and just screenshot and send it me, please. Alright? Alright, sir.
The driver's dad sends through proof of insurance,
You happy?
Yeah.
Alright.
All good?
Yeah.
Alright, all good.
and the men can go.
Talk about the situation then. So, okay, go for the first bit. So you've stopped the vehicle.
Yeah.
You spoke to the driver. What did you tell him in terms of why we stopped him?
That he's been driving around town acting in a suspicious manner. Or what's suspicious? Like, yeah,
There you go.
It's a very vague
100%.
word.
That's exactly. You need to give him some meat on the bone.
Yeah.
The meat on the bone would have been we've received reports that this vehicle has been seen pulling up alongside young women trying to effectively encourage them to get into the vehicle or similar.
Yeah.
People just want honesty when you're talking to them, and it's a two-way thing. It's yes, they want us to treat them with respect, but equally we like to be treated with respect as well. That's the message I'd always share with the tutees when I'm training them.
And that's why we get a bad rep, because we don't give them enough information. And that's why his two mates were really right to say, why have we been stopped? It wasn't us, we've been told that by control room. So you need to give them the full details.
You never know what you're going to get on a Friday night. It could be all or nothing. So it's just look at the draw, really. We shall see. The night is still young.
On the outskirts of town, response officers Foxhall and Cubery are patrolling.
What do you reckon, Rhea? What are your spidey senses saying?
It's going to happen like 4:30.
Guaranteed.
Out the door.
Contact 31, they've got a drunk person on site at Innsworth Technology Park.
Whereabouts is it? Good
He's
run.
running around. Refusing to leave. Looks like he's totally off his head.
Delta 3-1 attach us.
Yeah, so at the moment we've got a report of suspicious circumstances with a male potentially breached a site compound and they're in there and they're being described as off their face. Whether that's drink or drugs, we don't quite know. Details are still coming in. I hate this roundabout because it's tight.
I've just put an update on the bump of incident 19. That can be transferred to Stroud, David.
Oh, there you go.
We've got,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Got reports of someone acting a bit odd.
we've got like a bloke that's running on and off site.
Where is he?
I'm way sorry.
Right and round that way.
Run right.
It's hard. Yeah, he's got a grey t-shirt which he keeps taking off.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, yeah, we've got making it back up.
And he's high.
Right.
Keeps requesting to borrow phones to ring an ambulance and that lot.
Is he sweating at all? Did you notice, or did he look particularly hot?
Yeah, he did look particularly hot.
And how many times did he run on and off?
He's ran on and off about 5 or 6 times.
Right. Well, we'll go have a look through him.
Okay.
Okay.
Cheers, thank you.
From the description of the man, they're concerned that he could be suffering from a condition sometimes called ABD.
ABD is acute behavioural disturbance. It's just a massive disturbance of the brain, essentially. It gives people superhuman strength.
One of the recognized causes is drug misuse.
It's not all too common, but when it does happen, it's quite a scary incident to attend, because people can act in all manner of ways. They can either try and... It's all about fight and flight. You know, they might see us, run from us, or they might see us and want to fight us. I don't particularly want to get stuck down a road just yet.
Main goal in this scenario is to try and find this person, find them quick, because they're going to need urgent medical care.
With a large search area to cover, they've called out for specialist assistance in the form of PC Dawkins of the Dog Unit.
We'll go and see if we can walk through the technology part with the dog, and the dog might find him quicker than what, especially if he's hiding. Hello, mate.
Hi, dogs, how's it going?
Oh, he's left this part and he's gone.
Yeah, so we came from the bridge direction and we couldn't see anyone. There's one member of the public who said they didn't see anyone going that way. So he might have gone into the estate somewhere.
All right, well, I'll cast in here and I'll give it a go.
Nice one. Cheers, mate.
ABD can cause the heart to race, leading to cardiac arrest. So time is of the essence.
Hope the dog handler should get an alright track. It's just not too busy and it hasn't been too long.
Traffic, is there?
With temperatures dropping to around 7 degrees, PC Dawkins gets Elmo out to find the man before his condition gets any worse.
Obviously, the quicker we find them, the less damage that may do to their body, because they are going to need to go to hospital and get treatment, and sometimes if we don't find them, we'll find them the next day and we'll be too late.
Elmo and PC Dawkins have found a track, but time is running out.
I tell you, we want to find him, just make sure he's alright.
Just outside Gloucester, officers are hunting for a man who they believe is in a dangerous condition called ABD, which can be caused by drugs.
Medically, it's really dangerous. Obviously, everything's working 10, 20, 30 times quicker than it should. So we have to get them medical treatment to get checked out. Obviously, the quicker we find them, the less damage that may do to their body.
PC Dawkins and Elmo have been following his scent through a field.
Steady. Oh, you sap. Come here. Go on. He took that across the road very confidently. And then he seems to be wandering around a bit now we've come in here, but he's definitely pulled me all the way through here.
The field Elmo tracked him to is near a housing estate, so PC's Foxhall and Cubery have headed there.
Oh, there he is. Contact. How you doing, mate? Excuse me, bird. Hey, mate, how you doing? What's your name, chap? What's your name?
After an hour of searching, they have found him, but in an agitated state.
What's going on, mate?
Huh?
What's going on?
House 31. Sorry, could you go again with the last?
The cops have dealt with this condition before and know they have to be careful.
People with ABD, I don't know what it is, they somehow develop this physical strength which is just something that's out of this world. They almost turn into Superman.
Yeah, but we're trying to get you help, mate.
Yes, thank you.
Oh. Calm down. It's okay.
Good boy. When people suffer from ABD, they do have a lot of strength, so it can take numerous people to restrain somebody. So yeah, the dog was a good deterrent. as soon as we found him, Elmo barked at him, and you could see that took the attention of the male. So he wasn't then trying to run away or anything. He was literally sort of staring at the dog. He was well aware that the dog was there.
Yeah, but we've got to get you some help first.
You don't want to try and put too much pressure on the person, because if you do trigger that fight or flight response, you either got a massive manhunt in an area for a person that's undergoing a medical emergency, or you're going to be fighting with someone who's going to have the strength of at least 10 men.
What's your surname?
What?
Or give me your ID, mate, and that'll make it a lot easier. Where are you going?
Just round here.
Where's that?
Just round.
You keep walking in circles. You mean well?
I've got a place to go.
There was concern for him because of his demeanour, his behaviour, and also the fact that he was soaking wet and not making any sense.
How can you out like this?
Huh?
Are you sweating?
No.
It's really trying to appeal to their better nature in whatever world that they're in, to try and get them to be on your side and try and keep them calm throughout.
Have you taken any drugs this evening?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, let me just check how hot you are.
ABD, acute behavioural disturbance. It can lead to rapid breathing, profuse sweating, accelerated heart rate. Eventually, it can lead to cardiac arrest.
Can you tell me what your name is?
Have you got a wallet on you? I'll grab it, don't worry, I'll grab it. Can I hold it? Whoa, stay here, mate.
It's okay. Just give me your right finger, this finger.
Oh, yeah, I'm headed back.
Right, you're okay, okay? You're in good hands, we're police, alright? We're here to look after you.
Right, can you do it over here?
Do it over here then, yeah? Right, give me this finger. This finger, right? Give me this finger. Stop.
Listen to us, put your finger there.
I don't want to...
We need to know who you are, just so we can make sure we get medical attention.
We're trying to get you help, mate.
Right, give me this finger. Give me your finger, pop it here. Hey, you're in good hands, we're police. Alright, we're here to look after you. So just give me your finger. He's sweating profusely, he's quite hot to the touch, so if presented as a medical issue, he doesn't quite know where he is or what he's doing, so there's quite a high level of concern really.
Luckily, the ambulance has arrived to provide some urgent medical attention.
So we just get an ambulance arriving on scene. We're trying to keep our distance just not to overcrowd him, because the last thing we want to do, as I say, is elevate that heart rate. But essentially sending the professionals who've got the equipment to deal with this, to deal with this bloke's situation.
The paramedics have managed to calm the man down and get him into the ambulance.
What is his heart rate?
140. 140.
Bloody hell.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out, much appreciated. Have a safe night. The gentleman's gone off to hospital now. He's going to get checked up there. His blood pressure's through the roof apparently. His heart rate is sitting above 140 beats per minute, so they're a bit concerned with that. Like as is, he has been suffering with ABD. He's going to get checked out now and hopefully get the care that he needs, which is quite valuable really, that we managed to find him when we did and get ambulance when we did. Otherwise, the end result could have been he could have been lying anywhere in an open field or in a bush or something with a cardiac arrest and potentially die. So it's a really good job by the dog section and by officers on the ground as well. Right, anyone remember where we parked the car?
Yeah, that way. Did you leave it where we first found him?
Yes.
Welcome, one and all!
To friendship. I'm going to lose them, Brad. And it's all my fault.
Whatever you think you saw, you're mistaken, mate. Where is my wife?
Yes, gripping original drama Heat starring Danny Dyer starts tomorrow at 9. Next tonight, Ambulance Code Red.
Police emergency.
Every night, across Britain,
We've got officers making sure it's an emergency, okay?
an army of officers.
Alpha Hotel 35, about 2 minutes. I was
Clock off.
Just come here, mate. Just come here. Just stop there, stop there.
So you're under arrest on suspicion of criminal damage.
To keep the peace.
Cover the front, cover the front.
Move, move, move.
And protect us.
Police with taser, stop!
While we sleep.
Get on the floor now! On the floor!
Being a police officer under cover of darkness is so much more dangerous than it is during the day.
Stop!
Give me your hands now.
We filmed Gloucestershire Constabulary.
We've got one male detained.
Following their 999 response teams.
Any mobiles available to attend a grade 1 so we've got a fight?
Help 3-1, we just got one run in.
And with specialist units.
Openings, come back to me!
He's picked up a track. Good boy.
To show the highs.
The sun is setting. Expect the unexpected.
And the lows.
You had your penis out. I mean, we're at crisis point right now.
Of the night shift.
The night shift can just change like that.
Relax for a second, relax.
It is the best job in the world.
Yeah, but what's the name of the song?
I don't know. Hang on, let me get there. Hang on.
Friday night in Cheltenham, and it's the start of the weekend shift for PC's Gorton and Gummery.
Counting stars by the Republic.
What I enjoy about working nights is the thrill of being able to catch that criminal. There's less foot traffic on a night shift. It's more of a fair duel between you and me. If it's just me and you out there, then it's just me trying to find you and it's just you trying to get away from me. And I'll use every tactic I can to get you.
Hello, police emergency.
Take a couple of deep breaths from me, please. Have you got any weapons? We've got a number of officers making to you, so I just need you to stay where you are at the moment.
Currently on report to 2 males in the back garden of a address. Suspected burglary in progress. Hate burglars, hate everything about them. Thought that someone goes into your personal private space and violates it is disgusting. Alpha Hotel 35, did you get descriptions? One in black hoodie, one in grey.
Yes, 35.
Also responding to the same 999 call is dog handler PC Smith.
Oscar Delta 63, Hill.
Good of
Your suspects are in the rear now of the garden, so can I get one mobile police lane? Thank you. Yeah, there is an alleyway.
The control room, they're doing a great job at the moment. They're sort of trying to plot people up to come in from different directions. So it's like a pincer movement.
Your destination is on the left.
PC's Gorton and Gummery are the first to arrive at the property where the suspected burglars were last seen.
When we're on the way to a break in progress, your senses are heightened. You're kind of anticipating what's going to happen when you get there. You have absolutely no idea what you're going to come up against.
Your window open to the back, mate. Get round to the front. Alpha Hotel 35, can I go in, please? We've got an insecurity to the back. Getting round to the front. I've got the back covered. Got an ETA for dog, please.
We're sort of a 10-minute grade 1 away.
Thank you. You want to try and catch that burglar as soon as you can. It's easier to do it in that golden hour as such because they're still going to be in the area, evidence is still fresh. You've got the facility and ability to use tactics such as dogs, drones, helicopters.
With PC Gorton at the back of the property and PC Gummery at the front, any escape route has been cut off.
3-5, I can see someone in the property. I saw what appeared to be a pair of legs through the back window, as though they're trying to conceal themselves.
PC Smith has arrived with his dog Arnie to help contain the area.
Were they last seen at the back?
There's a rear window which is open, which is feasible for someone to climb in. There's curtains hanging out of it, which gives the indication someone has climbed in. I did see a pair of legs in the ground floor of the property, trying to hide behind a wall.
Okay, I'll just come round the back then. Stay, wait. He's picked up a track, so you can see. Wait. Come on, track. Good boy.
I used to be a plasterer as a lackey. You think it works out like £2 an hour getting paid.
9 miles away in Gloucester, PC's Evans and Griffiths are out on patrol.
I was a removals man for about a week. I was finishing at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I had to get up at 4:30 to go back in again. So I didn't last long.
I like working nights. You never know what you're going to go into, and you've got to make sure that you're prepared for the unexpected, really.
We're now turning Vulcan Way. Are we happy to continue this pursuit?
Traffic officers are chasing down a driver who has failed to stop.
Joe, we're 80 miles an hour at the moment, just approaching the roundabout. Get a vehicle ahead of it. We're going to put a stop on it.
I've tasked 300, do you want to touch us to that one?
PC's Evans and Griffiths are trying to catch up with the 120 miles per hour pursuit.
And we're at the roundabout, it's gone first, right.
The radios help because you hear over the radio where people are, and you can picture in your head where they are and where they might go next.
Not two, not three, it's a reciprocal back.
That helps you to maybe get in a position where you can sort of close the net a bit, bring a job to a close safely.
We're continuing round again.
As traffic officers capture the pursuit on their onboard cameras,
Vehicle losing control, we're going in towards Tesco's at the moment.
the chasing pack is catching up.
Come on, come on.
With nowhere to go, the driver gets stuck as he tries to flee, and pursuing officers get there just in time.
He's picked up a track. Good boy.
In Cheltenham, PC Smith and his dog Arnie are on the hunt for 2 suspected burglars.
We just need to search these back gardens. Have any officers been to the rear and have gone round to the front?
I've made myself from the rear towards the front of the direction you come in.
What about the way that I'm coming now to you?
Yeah, mate, none of us have walked down that way.
Okay. Arnie has tracked from the back to the front of the premises. He has tracked somebody. So, yeah, we'll go back and do a sort of like a bit of a search and see, have a look around.
And I'm in the back garden, mate, alright?
The scent has gone cold, so PC Smith rejoins the search in the gardens.
This is locked, so I can't get over it unless he jumps over.
It's locked by a padlock, mate.
Does it seem all secure?
Yeah, it seems all secure, and the lawful occupiers are on the address at the moment. They're saying that window should have been closed. It appears as though no one's actually gained entry. Someone has probably been seen in the back garden and fled at that point.
With no sign of the suspects, PC Gorton updates control.
Spoke with the informant. It's 2 persons dressed in dark clothing. It appears as though they've been dead and then disappeared, possibly gone garden hopping.
But there's one more lead which needs investigating.
About 50 metres towards my direction from where they are is a moped, which has been, looks like it's been abandoned there. Oh, mate.
Yeah, it's clearly theirs. The keys in. I've got the keys now. Good. Ready to go. 2 wallets there, coming back to a lady, and then a go and equipped item there as well.
They've been through the purse.
Also, yeah. There's no identification in this. No address details, just a name. I'm thinking at the moment, found property. I'm going to book that into as found property, and then if at a later date it becomes apparent this is all linked and it's stolen property, we can then work back from there.
The suspected burglars have got away, but PC Gorton suspects without their moped.
We cannot tell and say this is stolen.
No.
So at the moment, although we suspect, we suspect it is, I'm thinking with this, we'll seize it.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, mate.
I took that scooter because I knew that was that burglar's mode of transport. If I can't stop them from committing that burglary in Castletown, I certainly want to disrupt them, and I'll do everything I can in my power to disrupt them, and taking that scooter was the upshot of that. Alpha 235. Yeah, I think we can stand down any sort of containment, but under the circumstances, I think it's fairly evident that these two persons are likely still in the area and have gone to ground somewhere.
In Cheltenham, traffic cops have stopped a driver after a high-speed pursuit.
You're under arrest at the minute, all right? Failing to stop and dangerous drive. What's your name, mate?
No comment.
Brilliant. Just don't move, stay still. You stink of alcohol, is that you drunk?
No comment.
You got a breath box?
Officers suspect the man fled because he was drink driving.
Don't even get it out. I'm not doing it.
Right, you're further arrested for failing to provide.
That's fine.
You remain under caution.
Yeah, that's fine.
Come on, step out for me.
With the driver arrested, PCs Evans and Griffiths released 2 female passengers from the back of the car.
Yeah. You literally begged him, mate.
Sort out, you come for me.
You begged him to stop, mate.
Just want to come with this officer.
Yeah.
All right, come with me.
The girls that came out the back of the car were really shaken up, and they were really scared about the way that he'd been driving, and they told me they'd been screaming at him to stop, so they were aware how much danger they'd been in from the way that he'd been driving.
As officers place the suspect in the back of the car, he tries to free his hands from behind his back.
What are you doing? You're not slipping your cuffs to the front. You're not slipping your cuffs to the front. Put them at the back. Right, mate, chill yourself out. I'm just going to pause. Do that again, mate. You'll be back down again. Don't be stupid. Should we just sit him up and not? Yeah, Stop me!
A search of the car provides some clues as to why the driver refused to give a breath test.
There's a vodka bottle, there's a can of Jack Daniels, there's some glasses, look like it's from a pub or a nightclub, so there's clearly paraphernalia from a bar or from drinking anyway, so just make sure there's nothing else in here untoward.
I said, there's police behind us, mate. I said, I knew it was going to happen, and I'm screaming at him. There's people in the car, mate. Do you know what I mean?
He put their lives at risk, and they knew that as well as he did, but actually he didn't care.
If that car would have flipped, one of us could be dead.
When these girls were shouting at him and saying, "You put me in danger, why did you do that, why didn't you stop?" He didn't care.
Right, I'm going to put you up, ready? Turn around, boys, mate.
Some people will fail to stop for police and they'll try and get away, which is probably for selfish reasons a lot of the time. But when they've got other people in the car, it's not only do they not care about their own welfare, they don't care about their passengers, which quite often is friends or family or someone they care about, and then everyone else in the public as well.
How old did you say your kids were?
9 and 6.
Did they end up waking you up to take it still?
Oh, the little one, she won't let me sleep.
It's Saturday night in Cheltenham, and Sergeant Azam and PC Windsor are working in the town centre.
Just go away for a little bit, and Daddy will get you whatever he wants. Just let me sleep for a bit, I beg you.
It's not long before a call comes in.
Outside the Everest.
Everest.
Colleagues just off the main high street need help with an irate driver.
It's not far from here. It's fine. Oh, you know where it is yet?
A routine stop for a minor traffic offence has led to a tense standoff.
No, you can't work.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
it is. I'm requesting your roadside stop. Yeah, well, I've requested the duty officer.
No, it's not.
You are being unreasonable.
I'm not being unreasonable at all. There's a sergeant here. If you want to talk to the sergeant.
No, I want to speak to you.
People come into town centre to have a good night out. It's the alcohol which changes their demeanour and behaviour towards police and other people, and in some cases drugs as well.
I'm requesting you to please comply with the instructions the officer has just given to you. Alright, brilliant, thank you. The duty officer here, he's just trying to make up some bullshit.
Are you going to comply with the instructions now, or not, sir?
The duty officer.
That's not how it's going to happen, sir.
Under the road traffic act, I've said multiple times that because of your manner of driving, I'm requesting a roadside sample of your saliva for the purpose of a drug swipe, okay?
Your manner of driving, that's not how it works. I've said all along.
The driver is refusing to cooperate, and the cops suspect he may be high on drugs.
I would like every single officer. What? Yeah? You were indicating to come around the corner. I pulled over. You're under arrest for failing to provide. Oh, you are having a laugh. You're going to provide? Yes, I said I would provide.
Unfortunately, in some circumstances, people present themselves quite challenging.
Sit down for me. It's a little sponge here. A couple of swipes. It'll give us a result, okay?
That tells us, is there something we need to think about? Have they got something to hide?
It is looking like we're testing positive for cannabis, okay?
Well, you're having a laugh, mate. I'm not having a laugh. Yeah, you are. I'm not. You are having a laugh. No, because I haven't smoked cannabis for well over a couple of years. Right, in case there's any drugs in that. Why? Right, do you want to witness this? How aggressive this officer has been towards me? Just in case what?
Is there any drugs in that cigarette, okay?
You see me roll it?
I don't know what's in your back, do I?
Oh my God! Cannabis gives off a distinctive smell.
There's no need for this, is there?
Yeah, there is, mate. Right, okay. That's your opinion. That's fine. I haven't smoked cannabis for over 12 months. Right. I would suggest don't talk about it at this stage. Bullshit.
Right, okay.
The driver's adamant he hasn't smoked cannabis.
There's absolutely no way that there can be any cannabis in my system. Well, absolutely no way.
And he's correct.
I said it was cannabis. It's actually cocaine you tested positive. Oh, you're having a laugh. Not cannabis, okay? You are definitely having a laugh. Okay. No, it's not, mate. Right? You're having a laugh. You're really having a laugh.
Police emergency. Oh, hi, I'm just driving towards Tewkesbury and there's just been a car crash in front of us. The car came up the hill next to me, hit a green box, jumped out of the car and ran off, and then came back and got back in the car and drove off.
So we've just been asked to attend an incident in Tewkesbury where a vehicle has crashed into a gas pipe and it's leaking gas.
In Cheltenham, PC Foxhall is responding to an emergency call.
That's about all we've got at the moment. So it's going to have to be a case of finding out what we've got when we get there.
No two night shifts are the same. I do love the mystery of it and the variations of it, and you could go somewhere, you'd be totally on your feet, not knowing what's going on at an incident. It's down to you and whoever else you're there with to try and piece together what's happening.
Go, bud, where's best for us to go? Or park up to secure the road?
I don't really know, mate. So if you want to just sit tight.
Yeah. How bad is it? Is it hissing or anything? Or?
Yeah, it absolutely stinks as well.
Oh. So by all accounts, it looks like someone has crashed into a gas box and it's leaking. It's making a hissing noise, and the area quite strongly smells of gas as well. But the vehicle's not here, which would say to me that whoever has done it has driven off.
PC Foxhall radios control to try and get more information.
Vitch Alpha 30.
Alpha 30.
That gas leak job, have we got the vehicle that has crashed into the gas mains?
Yeah, it's at the what 3 words. I was hoping you'd be able to do an area search around it. Please.
Yeah, that's fine, no worries.
The car has been found abandoned just outside Tewkesbury.
Essentially, the vehicle has driven off from hitting the gas main. They've located the vehicle, but surprisingly, it hasn't got any occupants within it. So, no, just being tasked to go back to the area to conduct an area search, see if we can find them.
There's 1,001 possibilities of what could have happened. It could be a case of they've had a medical episode and they've been taken away by ambulance. They've disappeared because they don't want to be seen by us due to them partaking in any criminal behaviour or activities. It's really endless of what the possibilities could be.
A police helicopter is quickly scrambled to help search for the missing driver.
So they're calling out NPAS, our police helicopter, to conduct an area search because they think the people that have made off from the car are both injured. So it's all well and good us searching for bushes and trees and stuff, but effectively we could be hundreds of metres away, whereas a helicopter, they have thermal imaging, stands a better chance in finding them, should be able to pick them out.
As the police helicopter searches the surrounding countryside, PC Vauxhall heads to where the car was found abandoned.
For me, if I go to an RTC, the vehicle's there and the driver's not, instantly it gets me thinking, why is that person not here? What are they trying to hide?
Oh, there it is. Jesus.
Okay, so thank you so much.
How the...
Yeah.
Morning, Gloucestershire Police. How can I help?
Hello there. I've just scared off some people outside breaking into cars, and they were trying all the neighbours' cars as well.
When did this happen?
About 10 minutes ago.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and PC's Bale and Frost are the nearest officers to where the 999 call was made.
We've had a report of a male going around trying car door handles in quite a nice area of Gloucester where there's quite a few like nice vehicles. So just got to make sure that we get there so they don't steal anything from the vehicles. They might try and steal a vehicle.
Okay, we have deployed police. Just having a look in the area to see if we can find them. Did you get a description at all?
Just two. I think they were relatively young. They ran really fast.
I think there's just two males on there, black jackets, one with a puffer jacket. That's all we've got so far.
2 men, matching the caller's description, are spotted heading towards a shopping centre.
They're peddling it, aren't they?
Yeah, we got two lads on bikes. Stop where you are! Lads, dogs are coming! Dogs are coming! Stop! Names then, please, boys. What is it, sorry?
In Gloucester, PC's Bale and Frost have stopped 2 men seen acting suspiciously in the area.
Just both sit by here. Don't try and go anywhere. Don't try and run. Alright? So this lad's just chucked something over there, so I'll have a look for that.
Yeah. Mate, do you know what it was? An old pipe. That's what I threw. What was that? An old pipe. You could clearly see it was like that. So you lied to start with? Oh, come on, fucking hell. It's a pipe. Okay. And nothing else. Okay, guys, so obviously you failed to... Just sit over there. See what it was. Mate, just come here. Just while we're just doing this quick search, because obviously you guys made that, I'm just going to put a handcuff on you. And then you can just put up against the side there. You can look at the bike first. Yeah, that's what I got.
Alright guys, because obviously you guys are made off, we're going to be searching you guys in the stop search section 1 of PACE, okay? So the grounds of the search, you guys have failed to stop, which is obviously suspicious. You guys have come down this alleyway, no reason to come down here. So the object of the search is to find something on yourselves which you may not meant to have or illegal to have in your possession. Is that just a vape, is it, mate?
What is it?
Yeah, keep hold of it. You want to chuck it in? I'll do. Perfect. Got anything on you that you're not meant to have, mate? What was this for, mate?
They're decorating ones, not decorating ones, art ones. Have a look, you can see they're decorating kiddies ones, they're not fucking things like sharp and few.
A search of the men reveals nothing suspicious, but the officers are more interested in what was thrown into the nearby bushes.
You didn't chuck it very far.
What?
He's saying it's a pipe, so I'll just check that. Whose bag is this?
Not mine, mate.
Pardon?
Not mine, on your bike. You didn't see me throw that, I know.
Okay.
You see me throw anything, mate? You did not see me throw that. Be honest. You did not see me throw that.
Before good.
The rucksack contains several suspected stolen items.
You're both under arrest for theft from a motor vehicle. You do not have to say anything but it may on the defence. If you do not mention one question, sentence you later on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence.
Both men will be taken to Gloucester Police Station for questioning.
You would just want to sit in the back of our car just here, quickly, mate.
Although one suspect only failed to get away, because his escape route was blocked.
The run that way is they can't drive through, so we've got a better chance.
Just mind your head as you jump in, mate. Okay, just wait there a minute. Lost property, eh?
At Gloucester Police Station, the men are booked into custody.
Can you lift your arms up to the side again for me?
Yeah, it was quite a good result really, from getting an initial call that someone's car's been broken into, that they've been going around trying to break into quite a lot of other cars, to being able to locate them quite a fair distance away from where they were doing it.
You said you've been here before, mate, yeah? Do you know where everything is? Yeah. Got the buzzer and stuff you need, anything, any food or drink?
Quite a good result, being able to cut them off down that alleyway and get an arrest, obviously, and getting some of the people's property back.
Let's go.
It's actually cocaine you tested for.
You are definitely having a laugh. Cocaine.
In Cheltenham town centre, officers have arrested a driver after he tested positive for cocaine.
Playing up, I don't want to keep you on the road.
We're playing it, alright?
The gentleman has been arrested. We're going to search the car now on the basis of his arrest and intelligence that we've got on our system.
You jump in, fella, mind your head, please.
Let's give it a quick.
Get once over.
Yeah. We don't know whether it's cocaine, cannabis, any other drugs. Yeah, sometimes people do tend to keep stuff disguised here, hidden in different compartments. We haven't seen anything yet, so.
The search of the car is the start of an investigation. The driver will also be taken in for questioning.
Well, you just make sure you bring me back to my car when I prove that you're wrong.
Did we let the custody know that we are coming?
As the man is being driven to Gloucester Police Station, Sergeant Azam spots something in his rear mirror.
What did you see? Was his hand in his pocket? Yeah, I mean, he's put his hands in his groin, so we'll have to search him when he gets to custody. When someone is fiddling with the handcuffs in the back of a police car or police van, we assume that it's because of the tightness or if they're feeling uncomfortable. That's not always the case.
Scratch myself.
Right, okay.
It went like that.
I can see you're scratching your lower leg and you're fine, but what was your left hand doing? In a lot of cases, people are trying to get rid of something in their pockets or in their waistband, which they shouldn't have on their person. Keep your hands where officers can see it. Just stay like that, right? But then just don't move your hands, okay? Just wait here for now, right?
At Gloucester Police Station, Sergeant Azam alerts colleagues to the suspect's behaviour.
Mate, he played up in the car a little bit. I didn't know he wasn't cuffed. So he put his hands up inside his shorts, so I think he's
inside his shorts?
groin area. Come on, please. Come on. We'll sort it when it's easier for you when you're out. Come out. Nice. Hand. He's just dropped something there. Right. Just 2 bags on the floor.
Inside the 2 packages found on the floor, officers find smaller cut-down wraps.
So we've got a quantity of what are supposed to be Class A controlled drugs in individual wraps.
Further under arrest on suspicion for possession with intent to supply a Class A controlled drug, okay? I'll remind you, still under caution.
Yeah, you really stripped that, didn't you?
I understand you're going to be strip searched as well, okay?
People who do tend to carry on with their criminal activities, they will keep getting arrested.
As far as I'm making a foreign police officer shouldn't be enforced. I'll make a note of that. Yeah, make a note of that.
Every time they get arrested, they will be obstructive, they will be more challenging.
You said once I cautioned you for being arrested for possession of offensive Class A controlled driving, you said it's personal. Are you happy to sign my pocket notebook to confirm you said that?
No, just say personal.
Are you happy to sign my pocket notebook to say
No, I'm not signing anything. When you're retiring, when you're going to leave.
27 years time.
Yeah, I bet you don't make 27 years.
Like, you will save money if you can get a better fuel efficient kettle, but then you might be able to afford a fuel efficient kettle.
In Cheltenham, PC's base and Wells are coming to the end of their shift.
Yeah, Alpha Hotel 23.
When a report of a suspected drink driver comes in.
Male is out the car on grass verge. Possible broken nose. Drink driving, it's got to be one of my most despised things you can do. Mainly because it's a choice. You choose to get in that car, and then the events can be fatal, catastrophic. See if he's drunk, give him a breath test. And if he is, he can come on in. Drink driving just altogether just a heinous thing to do. I really enjoy arresting drunk drivers, only because it's like a passion of mine to get them off the road. Where is he?
Just down there.
Oh, I'm in.
The driver has smashed into a parked car before abandoning his vehicle in the middle of the road.
Nice to see
Hello.
you.
Alright.
What's going on?
Nothing. I was in the pub. Yep. Altercation with someone decided to attack me. I left, and this is the result.
The driver claims his facial injuries were caused by a fight in a pub, but the airbags in the car suggest a different story.
There is a chance this bloody nose could have been caused from the airbag, a very high chance I would say. There's also a chance it was caused by a fight in the pub. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever know the answer to that one though. You been drinking tonight then?
I'd had a couple.
Yeah?
Yeah, the Queen's Dead and Long Live the King and all that.
Right. At this time, can't arrest you for being unfit for drink or drugs driving, alright? You don't have to say anything, may hide offence, do not mention when questioned right in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence, okay? You've told me you've been drinking, you've been driving that car.
No,
okay,
so
you'll be named as the driver, okay? So that's why I'm arresting you, okay? It's on suspicion, alright? Do you want to stand up with me? Come on, mate. I'll help you up. Is that your phone? Great.
Alpha Hotel 23. Yeah, the male here believes to be the driver has been arrested for unfit for drink or drugs. He's openly admitted he's been to the pub, so at this time we're just going to wait for a breath box, but he's been arrested.
We're going to search him in section 32 of PACE.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you got anything on you that could harm myself or my colleague?
Can I have your anything in your pockets? Can I just take hold of it just to...
Well, we'll do it, mate, don't worry. We'll get them out.
Absolutely. Keys, lighter, there's a sock.
Nuts? Do you want them?
No, fuck no.
On the floor, happy? Some squirrel will eat them, won't they? Can take you in the pub if you got nuts.
It's called Nature Reserve.
Alright, step on in then.
Thank you.
The officers need to assess if the driver is fit enough to go to custody for an evidential breath test.
So look at your nose, buddy.
Yeah, so that's from the punch up at the pub.
You've got a punch up at the pub?
Yeah. Right, okay.
When we arrest a drink driver, obviously the first thing we do is look after their welfare and injuries that might have suffered from potential road traffic collision. However, on the police and evidence side, on the flip side, we need to get evidence from them as quick as we can, which the easiest way is, everyone will say, the evidential breath test in custody.
Are you willing to provide a roadside breath test? Not at all, so you are agreeing to...
No, I just want to straighten up my life.
That's not what you're here for, though, at this point in time. We'll deal with that medically after. We are asking, like my colleague said, will you provide a specimen of breath for analysis under the Road Traffic Act, because we suspect you've been driving that vehicle. That's fine, fail to provide then, that's fine.
Right, thank you. So there's certainly time pressures dealing with drink drivers because they're either going up or they're going down. And the roadside breath test is a screening tool to get them into custody.
What's up, mate?
Will it change it if I did?
Right, last chance. Do you want to provide a sample of breath at the roadside?
Do I believe that I drove that vehicle and crashed it because I looked at it? No. I'll do it.
Okay. Last chance if you. That's it. Your last chance if you don't.
Yeah, do
it's
it,
easier if you just do it now, because then we can deal with it right now.
Then we can get you some medical treatment, yeah?
Yeah. We're going to sort out your nose and get you medical treatment, all right?
Appreciate that.
Okay. We'll get a breath box.
If you don't get the evidence quick, there is a chance they can get off. I've had some very, very close ones, but luckily always got a charge out of them.
Just going to put your mouth around the end, make a tight seal, go long continuous breath and keep going till I say stop, alright? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
It's imperative to get that results and get the evidential side of it done as quick as you can. Right, so you've blown 98 at the roadside, alright? So that's over the drink drive limit, which is 35. Alright. Smash him. We're going to hospital now for drink driving because he's had an RTC and blown an airbag, so part of the flow chart, got to look after him, the welfare. Off we go to hospital, get him checked out there and do a blood test procedure probably. Drink drivers generally do come up with some ridiculous excuses. He was fleeing from an incident, but he still chose to drink and get in a car. We're at hospital now.
Where are we?
Hospital. I'm going to pop these handcuffs on you.
Where are we?
Hospital.
Gloucester Royal Hospital. No, wait, one at a time. Gloucester Royal Hospital.
Gloucester Royal Hospital.
At Gloucester Hospital, the driver will be treated for his injuries and a blood test taken to be used as evidence in court.
Alright, I'm going to put handcuffs on you, alright, on the front.
Okay.
Alright, for fear of escape. Because I don't know you or trust you.
That's fine.
So, pass the other hand.
Yeah.
So when we do arrest a drink driver, get them off the road, get them off the street, keep everyone's families, friends safe. It's a great feeling that we know we stopped someone drink driving that night and potentially saved a life. Come on, let's go.
No, I'm not fucking around.
Let's not swear in public
either. No, I'm just going to hold on to you so you don't fall. I'm just going to hold you so you don't fall. Yep, yeah. Good man. Thank you.
Drink drivers could be out there killing family, friends. They can obviously also kill themselves or cause a severe road obstruction. So I do get a good feeling when I take a drink driver off the road on a night shift.
I'll make you answer.
Come on.
And I know what if I've done something wrong, I've done something wrong. If I haven't, I haven't. And I know I haven't.
The car's pretty smashed up. Both airbags have gone off as well, so where they've gone, it's just a case of...
Yeah, hopefully the chopper will find them.
In Tewkesbury, PC Foxhall is looking for the driver of an abandoned car.
How the...
Yeah, exactly.
The car was seen leaving Tewkesbury town centre after crashing into a gas main.
They're lucky. Jesus.
No signs of bloods. I struggle to get in and out there, so they've done a good job to get out of that.
Yeah.
I thought they're going to be trapped in it, but almost in it in the ditch.
To be honest, they're quite lucky. I mean, they've initially managed to drive away from hitting a gas main, and their tanks into a bush, and somehow gotten out of that. Well, we don't know if they're unscathed at the moment, but it's just speechless, really.
The missing driver needs to be found quickly, as they could be badly injured.
We just need to try and find out where they are right now, really, make sure they're okay, and see if they have committed the offence of drink driving. And see if the helicopter picks anything up.
But just as the officers call on air support again, an update from control takes the investigation in a new direction.
Hey up, I've just ran the licence plate through. I don't know if they're aware, but it's got a stolen mark on it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
We can't do it, but it might
Stolen from West Mercia.
there that will be able to do it.
On the 28th at 3:30 midnight. I've just ran the licence plate through. I don't know if they're aware, but it's got a stolen mark on it. Stolen from West Mercia on the 28th at 3:30 midnight.
In Tewkesbury, officers are looking for the driver of an abandoned car after it crashed into a gas main.
The job came in at midnight, and it was apparently stolen at midnight today. So it was saying it was stolen nearly an hour and a half ago now.
PC Foxhall radios control for more information.
Have we got the rest for this vehicle on the log?
Yes.
Received. On the log, has it got a stolen marker on it?
Negative.
Okay, I've just run it through P&C. West Mercia has put a stolen marker on it. It's apparently been stolen at midnight on the 28th.
That would make sense. Probably run it through before then. Yeah, I ran it through 0039, so that would make sense. Oscar Foxtrot Golf 5, Jeanette.
Oldest trick in the book. What commonly happens when somebody's driving and they have an RTC, they'll end up getting into a crash such as this, and then they'll report it stolen to try and avoid the attention away from them, to make it seem like it was someone else driving the car and not them. So it'd be interesting to find out if officers could speak to them how the vehicle was stolen, where from, and go down that route and investigate that.
As the police helicopter searches nearby fields for the missing driver,
be careful, mate. Yeah. If that goes down and tanks it.
PC Foxhall looks inside the car to try and identify who the driver was when it was abandoned.
It's a balaclava.
Yeah.
Right hand side.
She's following it from
round there.
That's a go-karting one. Find a balaclava, I mean, people wear them for various reasons. It could just be that they're a golf karting fanatic, or it could add a bit of basis to the vehicle potentially being stolen. But there's also some black gloves here, which are also commonly used in, well, acquisitive crime.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
she followed it.
well, maybe there is a bit of basis to it.
That balaclava was down beside the driver's seat.
Evidence found inside the car points to it being stolen, and now a witness has come forward with more information.
Spoken to the caller and got some more information.
Yeah.
Essentially, she's seen a white van in convoy with the vehicle. Hazards have been on the vehicle and it's been going really slowly. I'm wondering if they've come down here, ditched that car and jumped in the van and gone off, hence the reason we haven't found anybody.
Yeah, so
potentially ties in with the fact that West Mercia just called in to say that it's been reported stolen.
Yeah.
Wondering if they've come down here and then pushed the car potentially into the ditch to get it off the road.
Yeah.
And use the van to make good their escape.
Makes a bit more sense, because it'd be a bit hard to jump out there otherwise, because it's quite a peculiar angle.
Exactly, and obviously nothing's been picked up by helicopters, so
No.
it's just gone off in a vehicle.
There's times that we'll win, there's times that we'll lose, but I think in the end we'll always win. There's more of us than there are of criminals. We will find them eventually, whether it's not today, it could be the next day, next week, next month. We will eventually catch up with them and we will eventually bring them to justice.
A moped looks like she's been abandoned there.
You're under arrest at the minute, alright? Failing to stop and dangerous drive.
He's just dropped something there.
Whose bag is this?
You did not see me throw that.
You been drinking tonight then?
I bet.
Yeah?
How the...
And Police Night Shift 999 returns next Monday, new at 9.
Meet the folk risking it all to put down new routes away from the rat race. A new series of Ben Fogle, New Lives in the Wild begins tomorrow at 9. With a low heart rate and struggling to breathe, a 3-year-old girl's condition is a huge cause for concern. Next in Casualty 24/7, every second counts.